On October 21st, IBJ unveils the 2025 Women of Influence. Join us to celebrate Indy's most inspiring leaders and hear the powerful stories behind their success. Don't miss this moment. Register now at ibj.com/influence2025.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Monday, October 13th, 2025. I'm Gary Dick. A Knox County startup that was planning to build a $79 million bioplastics facility in Vincennes says those plans are now being suspended. AgroRenew, which launched in November of 2023, was developing a massive facility that would take waste from Knox County melon farms and use it to create biodegradable single-use plastics such as straws and grocery bags. In a statement, the company said unforeseen circumstances led to the decision. Bombardier's decision to locate a new aircraft service center at Fort Wayne International Airport is viewed as a win for Northeast Indiana and the state. The investment expected to mean 100 new well-paying jobs there, and Mayor Sharon Tucker expects more to come.
And we're excited about what it means for young mechanics who want to have a career in the trades and want to go into aerospace to do that work.
The Purdue University Board of Trustees has approved an increase to President Mung Chiang's base salary. That increase brings Chiang's base salary to $600,000 beginning January 1. The term of Chiang's base employment was also extended 2 years and now runs through June of 2031. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Our Innovate Indiana series is on the move in October. Join us for Innovate Southern Indiana in New Albany, October 1st. Innovate South Bend Elkhart in South Bend, October 14th. And Innovate South Central Indiana in Bloomington, October 24th. The Innovate series is presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. Each location will feature a powerful afternoon of ideas, innovation, and insight, and what's next for each region. RSVP now at ibj.com/innovate. Former Indiana University basketball player Todd Leary was arrested last week in Hamilton County on multiple felony charges of theft and fraud.
Leary, who played for IU from 1989 to 1994, was arrested by the Carmel Police Department on 1 count each of theft and fraud of amounts less than $50,000, both of which are level 6 felonies. According to a probable cause affidavit, Carmel Police received a report in May of this year from a man who said he contacted Leary in January 2024 after hearing him advertise basketball training services via his company, Basketball Training and Fitness LLC. The man said he paid Leary $3,000 for training his son during the period of February through December 2024. However, after a few sessions, the man said Leary approached him with a lifetime training deal for $5,000, promising to train the man's son 3 to 4 times per month through high school to prepare him for college basketball. In August 2024, Leary then proposed creating an amateur team under Indiana Elite rather than find an existing area team for the son to join. And Leary then requested $20,000 in additional fees and costs, all of which were paid. In March 2025, Leary told the man the team was not going to work out, promising to repay the money he had invested by May 1st. However, according to court documents, Leary did not repay the man's investment and has since stopped responding to calls and texts. In total, the man paid Leary $48,900 from January 2024 to February 2025, including $11,300 in personal loans that Leary said he would pay back and has not. Level 6 felonies are punishable by up to 2.5 years in prison. A jury trial has been set for January 15th. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
OrthoWorx has named a new leader for its orthopedic industry retention initiative. Andrea Sullivan, who has more than a decade of experience in the healthcare and medical device industries, will serve as executive director. She succeeds Ryan Christner, who was appointed OrthoWorx president and CEO in June. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Curious about what's shaping law in Indiana? From court reforms and NIL rights to mental health courts and energy commissions, the Indiana Lawyer Podcast breaks down the biggest legal issues of our time. I'm your host, reporter Maura Johnson. Join me every other week for your insider guide to what matters in law and why it impacts you. Subscribe now in your favorite podcast app or at ibjpodcasts.com.
Want to give your team a real edge? The IBJ Group Plan delivers unlimited access to every story, every report, every video from IBJ and Inside Indiana Business for your whole team. Cover some or all of your employees with one simple payment. The more you add, the more you save. It's smart, it's flexible, and it saves you up to 30% off the standard rate. Already have IBJ subscribers in your office? Group up and save big. Learn more and get started now at ibj.com/group-plan.